registered agents are more than the registered agents. You have over 5,000 unregistered agencies doing business in this country. Who are they doing it with? Insurance companies, right?
Yeah.
Those are the people who are spoiling our name in this industry. Those are the people you've got to help root out of this industry. Some of these guys are thugs, pure and simple. You know, those are the people you're going to get rid of in this industry. And insurance companies should not do those kind of people. You know. But those guys are surviving, they're doing business. So who do they deal with? They deal with some of the insurance companies, right?
Sure.
When the commissioner keeps on complaining, these guys are spoiling the name of the industry. Who's spoiling the name of the industry? Of course, us guys are to blame. We didn't have an association to help in rooting out that. But now that we have it, we need to work, even with insurance companies, in doing that. Ruth, did you get the license? Would you tell me if you did? You wouldn't. Now, we need to deal with, we need to be the eyes of the regulator, IRA, as far as helping our professionalism is concerned. In our website, I wish I had, in our website, we have a code of ethics. How many of us have been to our website? Yeah? You've been there? Tell Kim. Yeah? We have a code of ethics. That code of ethics, basically, read it and understand about professionalism, integrity, how to deal with the clients, how to deal with the industry players. Read that and understand, because through following our code of ethics, that's how you get professional. And people nowadays are going the professional way. They are going the association way. Everyone has an association. Even border riders. Even some people walking in the streets, you can't talk about, they have an association. You know? Yeah? We need to be members and strong members of the association, following our code of ethics, and that is why it is free. It's a free download for that. Sasa, ladies and gentlemen, make use of the site that we have established, and I can show you. There's one thing we need to do as guys, as the members, because everyone here is a member of the association. We need to spread this word to those people who are not members of this association. Senior, in every corner of this country, we need to spread that those who are not members of, because apparently you'll be so shocked that not everyone belongs to this association. The agents would never like an association because they don't want to be controlled. Yeah? The agents will thrive best in this chaos. But their days are numbered. That I can tell you. Now, without talking to, without getting into, I think I'd like to cut my talk short and invite Mr. Peter Doty. He's a CEO, Chairman, CEO? CEO. He's the CEO of Resolution Insurance Company. He's our chief guest. And when the chief guest comes, it's very, very important that you take every word that he talks about. Whatever he has is goodies for the insurance agent. Senior ladies and gentlemen, yeah, even our guests, whatever, when you come here, you're going to come out of here with a lot. That's what I believe in, apart from the good food. So, Mr. Doty, I'd like to welcome you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chairman, first of all, I'm honored for you guys inviting me as a chief guest, and I hope I wasn't invited more than a sponsor. And I'm glad when I met my friend George coming in that he had spoken to you also. First of all, I'm very, very surprised that my colleagues in the industry, the CEO of insurance companies are not here. And I'm just hoping that they're not taking you guys for granted, and maybe they're playing golf today in the afternoon, because I was expecting this place to be full of, and I wouldn't even get space for insurance businesses. However, they say that you have to take your opportunities, and sometimes opportunities only come once. And I'm glad that I can see my business branded here. First of all, before I even come to tell you the things I want to talk about, my biggest fight in the industry right now is to kill that traditional health name. It no longer exists, but everyone calls that traditional health. The business changed in 2013 to Resolution Insurance, and Resolution Group is a former Resolution Health because we own other businesses apart from insurance, and we are in other territories. We have a business in Uganda, we have business in Tanzania, we have business in Kenya. We exited Sudan recently because of the war, but we'll definitely go back there. So having me as a chief guest is an honor. I also happen to be the youngest insurer, not by age, but as a business. And for you guys as a new association coming into the industry, you can understand the challenges I can understand the challenges that you will face as a new association. I think this association has come at its time. It has taken long. And the thing that I wonder mostly about it, why did it take this long? You're more than insurance brokers, you're more than insurance, than the insurance industry, the underwriters, yet you never had a chance to associate. The first advice I'll give you is sit with the IRA and tell IRA, it must be mandatory for any insurance agent who get registered in this market to apply with you first. When we formed, many years ago, about 13 years ago, when we formed Medical Insurance Providers Association of Kenya, IRA helped us by insisting anyone who comes into that sector had to be registered by us first. And one of the demands was self-regulation. There's very little a regulator can do if the people internally are regulating themselves. So, you guys have been the bedrock of the insurance industry, not the brokers. You've been the bedrock of it. I'm not surprised that CAC can talk about 2.8 billion. 2.8 billion is more than my annual turnover. But 60% of my turnover, last year we did 2.6 billion overall, 60% of our business comes from agents. So we cannot ignore you. We cannot work without you. And I'm not the only one. Of the 42 insurance companies, I'm sure the story is exactly the same. IBK, the Insurance Brokers Association, has been around for a long, long time. And they've been strong, but they've been strong by agreeing to follow a code of ethics like you're trying to do. They've been strong by being able to come together and lobby for things that affect them. If you look at the need for association, man, and I'm talking including women, I'm talking, when I say man, they say the social animal. And any social animal wants to associate with people like themselves. The insurance agents, for a long time, has always been seen as a transition. In the first place, someone comes in when they want to enter the industry, then a few of you guys transition to become insurance brokers, and sadly, a lot of people exit the industry. I've never understood why. Maybe you guys will need to investigate and do a case study and understand why people exit. I'm probably one of the few ones who started as an insurance agent and ended up as an insurer. I'm not sure a lot of you guys know my story that I sold insurance between 1989 and 1992. So I've been in your situation as an entrepreneur, and I've built my career in a bit of world having started at this level. It is a very noble business. In the 80s, when I started doing it, we used to get our doors banged. We're never seen as professionals. In fact, we used to be avoided when you see an insurance agent coming. This has changed. You are being recognized as partners. We see you as partners. The insurance market see you as partners. And the future, by the way, is retail. And retail cannot be done by brokers. But if you have ever spoken with me, I shoot from the hip. So there's some things I'm going to tell you that you may not enjoy about you guys. And some things I'm going to give you in my conversation in the next few minutes that I want you to open your brain to, because I look at the future. Now, let me first talk to you as a professional body. I would urge anybody who is doing the insurance business as an agent, registered or unregistered, to join you first. Because the future is, once we recognize you as an insurance body, as ACI, once I recognize you as a body, nobody else will ever be able to work in the industry without having come to you guys first. So, well done for taking the step to associate. But what is the purpose of association? We've seen very many different associations that have come and died. The first thing that kills association is politics. So please, I urge you guys, don't bring politics into your association. Work on a good constitution, do not fight at elections. You've seen even the lawyers who, we talk professionals, are now fighting. Okay? We haven't seen that in Aki. We haven't seen that in AIBK. Please don't let it happen to you because you're actually more and more representing the territory. Dispute resolution. Put a structure together where any dispute between one agent and another can be handled and let the association become the arbiter. Be the people who actually say, these are code of ethics. Let's abide by them. If there's a conflict, let's not fight it out in the streets or in the public. Let's bring it to the association and then you can sort out your issues. Lobbying. You have to be able to lobby for a position on the table. The table is very small, but you have to lobby to be represented in that particular table. So the first thing I'm urging you to do, tell IRA to not allow any agent to be registered unless he comes through. Because that's what we've done for other associations. Lobbying for improvement. All of us, you guys, brokers, the underwriters, only have a penetration of slightly over 3%. I think it's very embarrassing for a company, for a country that is growing this fast, to find that insurance is really lag behind. Yesterday in a meeting with one of the big companies in Kenya we're trying to partner with, I won't name them, the CEO of that organization called us idiots. He said the insurance industry is run by idiots. And he told me I'm not insulting you. I tended to agree with him on some, and I said I shoot from the hip. I asked him, just explain what he called us idiots. He says, banks have come into your space and attacked you. And I'm going to talk about bank insurance because I'm both a supporter and against it. They've come into your space and currently the largest distributor of insurance products in Kenya is Equity Bank. Bigger than Aon, who have been here for 50, 60 years. They come into your space, you don't protect your space. Today, what do you think would happen if another mobile insurance, mobile provider was coming to this market? Did you see how hard Safaricom fought for their space? Yes. Why aren't you guys fighting for your space? And that's what he meant by calling us idiots. He didn't say that we are dumb. He just said, you guys have allowed people to come and do this. Now, initially, when bank assurance was brought into this space, they registered agencies. What has happened now? They are not even becoming brokers. 4 banks have taken license to become insurance companies. Barclays, Standard Chartered Bank, Chase Bank, Equity Bank. They're going to be insurance underwriters. They've come into our space. But when they started fighting you guys, what did we do? We welcomed them. That's what happened. Now, bank insurance is an integral part of us as an insurance company. I cannot run an insurance business in any territory without a bank insurance department. Okay? Because it is a reality. So what am I telling you guys? Don't fight it. It's reality. It is here. Find a way to fight it. And I'll tell you how you can fight them. Because as an insurance industry, we've accepted they are our competitors and they are our distributors. When we had our brokers awards 3 weeks ago, and on the top 5 distributors, our top 5 distributor is a bank. And the direction that is going when we have our awards next year, it's possible our top 5 distributors will all be banks. So don't fight it. Accept it as a reality, and I'll talk about that in a short while. Training and continuous education. It's your responsibility to professionalize yourself. Put forums together, and I can commit here, and this is not a roadside declaration. If you guys put yourself together and you say you want to train your agents in medical insurance, which is my biggest business, I will sponsor it. You will notice in my speech, I will not sell my business because there are other people here in this room who can do it better than me. But it's important for me to if I invest money in your industry, it will come back to me. Definitely. If you put yourselves in forums where you're going to train your people in professionalism, also bring lawyers to train you guys in concretizing yourself. How do you protect your intellectual property? A lot of ideas that we as an insurance industry use come from you guys. You're the people in touch with the market. The people who come and tell me, Kirinyaga, if you design your product this way, you will make a market. So we take that idea, we design a product, we'll give it to you to go and sell. And it was the idea in the first place. How do you ensure that your intellectual property makes you money? And I'll talk to you about that, how I want you guys to look at your future. The deepening of insurance penetration is your full responsibility. I can only take the risk. Penetration, knowing where the consumer is sitting, what the consumer wants is actually your responsibility. It is a responsibility that God has given you. Insurance has to grow this economy. And for the insurance to grow, the agent has to grow. For the agent to grow, you have to professionalize, corporatize, and understand that you have a role to play in growing this economy. So please don't exit. For those guys who are thinking you're in the right place. I want to talk about change, and the theme of my conversation with you guys today is change. And every opportunity I find, I talk to entrepreneurs about change. Change is constant in business, and indeed the world. Whatever you left your house in the morning today, you will find it's the same thing. The things that you've seen today are not the things you'd have seen if you walked the same route a year back. So change is constant. Let's not fight it. Consider a few things that is happening in the business world. Who knows a company called Uber? In this room, I don't know how many people guys know Uber. Right. Uber is the biggest taxi company in the world. Okay? And Uber has come into the market and disrupted it. Uber does not own a single taxi. But they're the largest taxi company in the world. What have they done? Uber and our mobile platform. I'm a member of Uber. Uber is using our vehicles, your current car, as a taxi. Driving from here, right now from here I'm going to the Goretti, then I go to Karen. And I'm alone in my car. What happens if someone is going that direction? They ask me for a lift, right? Or they call a cab or take a matatu to go that direction. What Uber has done, I can register my car on Uber, and then I activate it now that I'm driving to the Goretti. And anybody going to the Goretti who is around this area will see that my car is available. They have my telephone number, they'll call me. They'll ride in my car and get to the Goretti. The Uber has a recommended rate, they'll pay me that money. I will press a button, they have exited my vehicle. Right? That money, the money will then debit either the M-Pesa account or their bank account, and it will go to my bank account. But I'm not a taxi. However, I've used my car, which I was going to drive anyway, and earn money. That's how Uber works. Taxi cabs, you know the yellow taxi cab in the US fought Uber. The black taxi cab in London fought Uber for a long time. They are losing business to Uber. Uber are now in Kenya. If you have a smartphone, go to Play Store and download Uber, because in the future, that's the way it's going to be. It's more secure because all cars are registered. And they have all the data, they have bank accounts of those individuals. Right. You today can become an Uber driver. Anyone can register and become an Uber driver. Your car is probably better than those of beat up taxis that you're seeing in the streets. So I probably would like to ride your car than take Uber. So I'm just giving you an example of where change is going. The second one. The largest content provider in the world does not own a newspaper. A long time, we've lived in a world where content was owned by newspapers and we used to pay for it. Either buy a paper, okay, or go online to the website. Who is the largest content provider in the world? You guys know. Facebook. Who gives Facebook content? Us. I go to Facebook and I write, oh, by the way, I'm at the Stanley, there's an association of BIMA going on, okay? I've given them content. What do they do with that content? They sell it. Because when you register and connect with your friend on Facebook today, Facebook is making money. They are selling advertising to you and to your friend. And they don't create content. They don't even care where the news comes from. You're the ones giving it to them. The largest content provider in the world today is Facebook. Who owns the customer? You think you own your friends on Facebook, but I'm chatting with my friends. Facebook owns them. So don't sit there and start thinking, my client, who I'm going to take to resolution or take to CIC, you don't own that client. Or do I own that client? I probably don't own that client. I have a small share of their wallet, you have a small share of your wallet. How can you get more share of wallet? You need to think about that change. Right? Booking.com, I like talking about this one. 5 years ago, if I wanted to go to the US, and I want to go to a small town like Aspen in Colorado, what would have happened? I'd have called a travel agency. Tell the travel agency I want to go to Aspen. They tell me, okay, you take a flight from here. In Europe, they give you 3 options. They tell you go Amsterdam, London, or go to Paris, because we don't fly direct to the US. Then from there, either you land in New York or in LA. Then from there, you take another airline that takes you to Aspen. So three airlines. And the travel agent will organize that trip for me. And then those airlines will pay the travel agent a commission. That's how it used to be, not a long time ago, 5 years ago. Then, that travel agent will tell me, these are the hotels that are available in Aspen. There's a Hilton, okay, you can choose that. There's another one. Then they tell me, this is the budget. And what happened? I paid, the travel agency. The travel agency gets a commission from those hotels. That's the life we lived in the year 2009. Today, I do not use a travel agency. I go to booking.com. I have more access to better hotels, better rating. I can view the room I'm going to stay, including the bathroom, and decide, no, this is not where I want to stay. Right? So what has happened? Do you think travel agencies exist? Are they making more money? Travel agents are making more money than they made that a long time back. They were fighting. Travel agents were fighting when they said, IATA has cut us out. There are more travel agents opening now. Travel agents making more money. What have they done? Value addition. They've realized that for us to make money, we can just be commission agents selling a ticket. Because today there's a site, if you have ever used it, called Price Compare on the internet. I go and say, I want to go from Nairobi to the UK. And load my dates. It will give me flights conversation. They tell you want 15 stops. It's the cheapest. You go through Moscow, you go through other countries, and you land there. It can take you 3 days. If you want more direct, you pay much more. Actually, if you go to Price Compare, Kenya Airways is one of the most expensive airlines. So, what do you think is going to happen to your industry? And I'm not scaring you. What do you think is going to happen in the future? Because it's reality. Ladies and gentlemen, we better accept that commission agents will be value addition people. And I'll tell you, you better pay me. What you can add more value to your business. Right. So, the question I'll ask you is that major question, your industry, what do you think? Can you see the change? Now, please don't let the change control you. Be the change. Decide how you will control that industry, because it's going to go. Now, you better be ready for that change. So exit the industry early or stay in and make that particular change. If you recall, as I said, the travel agencies complained about losing of commission, but now they're making much more money. So let me tell you my prediction of what's going to happen in the industry. And I hope in 5 years, guys, someone will stand here and tell you that if you already predicted this is what's going to happen. A lot of retail business, which is what you guys are doing, will be sold directly. Either online, mobile, or by call centers. Study in Europe right now, there are no insurance agents. An individual now understands insurance so much because they learned it in school, and it's so available in advertising that they can determine the insurance company they're going to go to. People don't write checks anymore, so you go online, you select a product, you press a button, the money moves from your account to the insurance company's account. Then that member understands everything so well that they just print a button and they get their policy document. So what's the purpose of an insurance agency? That will happen to Kenya. In Kenya, you know, we move faster than everybody else. That will happen. So retail business will be, that's my prediction, will be done directly through a call center, or through a mobile platform, or through retailers. If you go to the UK today, when you're buying your groceries in a supermarket, you can buy your insurance. Okay? That's the first thing that will happen. The second thing that gives you guys value is insurance stickers are going to be gone. There will be no insurance stickers in 5 years' time. Nobody will be asked to produce your sticker, put it, display there. It will be in your glove compartment. It will be a card, like the medical card you have today. So if a policeman stops you, you will go to your wallet and remove your insurance sticker. There will be no display on the window. The biggest job insurance agents do now is collect the card from the insurance business and deliver it to a customer. What happens when I can print it online? Look at us as a resolution insurance today. You know, we do travel insurance. Our travel insurance, you can do it in your office. You don't even come to our house. You go to our website, you can sell it, you can give the ticket, you can give the certificate by printing it off our website and give it to the customer. And you can M-Pesa as that money. You don't need to come to us. Before, we needed to do a letter that you take to the embassy for the client to get the visa. That's already a change, and it's a very small change. Insurance agents will have to talk about value creation. I still haven't told you how you bring value. The largest intermediary for insurance business is going to be banks. It has happened around the world, we better just accept it. So what has happened is even in places like South Africa, insurance companies, banks are now insurers. ABSA, you all know ABSA. ABSA made a decision to become an insurer, right? Nedbank is owned by Old Mutual. So insurance companies decided to go to banking, and that's my strategy. My strategy as Resolution, one day you will see a bank called Resolution Insurance, the Resolution Bank. Because you have to become a 360 provider. Today is the share of wallet. If I meet a customer, I just don't want them to sell health insurance, which is what I've been doing. Now they're selling travel. Now we're going, next quarter we're going to general insurance. And I'll tell you what our journey is going to be. That wallet, the minute I catch you as a customer, I need to sell you as many things as possible to take away as much money as possible. I can't just do one thing. That's the future of our industry. So you better know how you're going to play in that. And I said again, I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to give you reality. It's at your door, just accept it. So, this is how an insurance agent of the future is going to be. And I would urge you to do the same. You already have a territory of people that you know. You know what they need. If today, Dennis Kimani, that's your name? Your agency is called Denkim. For me, I'll take Denkim and design a product of the clients that I understand. And I'll walk to Resolution Insurance and tell them, I want a product called Denkim, whatever line it is. And I want to own this product. You are the distributor, we are the underwriters. We'll underwrite the product. You go and distribute it. What we will pay you is not commission. We'll give you a risk premium. Whatever you want to add on top of that is yours. That's the value you're bringing to the customer. Now, there is no way anybody will compete with your product because you own it. The implements of that product is yours. The customer, you end up owning the customer. One day, the product can be called Denkim and no one will care who the insurer is. If I fight with you, you go to CIC and tell the CIC, I have this product called Denkim. Those assholes at Resolution are not doing it my way. You, the angel, do it. Then after that, you call them that same name. And you go to Jubilee. What has happened? You're the owner of the customer now. We are just the risk taker. That's your future, ladies and gentlemen.